Hello, we're back again, question 2 of this exam paper. We have the database question and they give us the layout of the database at the end of the paper. So you have to go to the last couple of pages and look at the database. Very important to study your database. You have a table called bookings for driver's license tests. So it contains a booking number, which is your unique booking number, which will be the primary key. First category represents a type of license, bicycle, car or truck. Booking date, the date of the driver's license test, and that's a date time data type, and a test venue, and then whether it's paid or not, and the driver's national ID number of 13 characters. There's an example of the data. Some test venues are missing. Interesting to note. And then we have a table called TBL drivers. This one's TBL bookings, and TBL drivers is the actual drivers that are booked. And this is the bookings for the test. And then the driver's L driver ID, which is the primary key. You have to know that the national ID number is unique for everybody. And as you can see, there's L driver ID in the bookings table. That would be the foreign key in the bookings table. In the name and the surname and the cell phone number, straightforward strings. Then the first 10 records. And there we have the all-important relationship diagram. The one side is the TBL drivers, the many side is the TBL bookings, and there's the foreign key, which forms a relationship between the two tables. On the many side you have your foreign key. So we'll scoot back up to the question itself. Which is over here. At last we go to it, so sorry about that. The first part of this question is SQL. Complete the SQL statements. There's 5 SQL statements. So I can see that over there. And display, the first one is display the booking numbers and the booking dates in the TBL bookings table. Right, so here's our interface. When you run it, then you'll see the tables on the grids, the database grids. In the 2.2 section. 2.1 you won't see it, only when you click buttons then you'll be able to see the actual grid displays. But in the 2.2 section you will see the tables displayed, so it's all connected, you don't have to worry about that. 2.1.1 list of bookings. Now the trick is to remember the headings. So they do give you the names TBL bookings and booking num and booking date. So booking num and booking date are the two columns or fields that you must display and sorted according to booking dates. So you just go on and say select booking num. Fortunately we do not have to worry about capital letters from TBL bookings, and sorting is order by booking date. Now do they want from the earliest booking date or from the most recent booking date? Let's go back and read the question. According to booking dates, well, it looks like it is from the, if you look at the output, it's from the earliest two. So the lowest number to the highest number, so we just say order by booking date. And I'm going to run it and see. You don't put DESC because they do not want the highest. The most recent number would be the highest number. The most recent date, sorry, would be the most recent date, which is 2022, but they wanted it from 2021 all the way to 2022. So you don't put DESC at the end. Keep it like it is. Right. Next question. Update the test venue. Few bookings in the table have not been allocated. They were blank. Test venues in the bookings table. Headquarters must be in the place where test venue is nothing, or the word to use is null. So you have to update the table. Update, in other words, add values to a certain field, not inserting a whole record, you're just editing basically, and the word is update TVL bookings, set the test venue equal to, and then in double inverted commas you have to put the name they want you to insert or edit or update. Headquarters is a test venue. Now test venue is spelled like that. Headquarters, two single inverted commas, where test venue is null. Let's see if that works. Like I told you before, I am doing this question paper for the first time. We don't have to worry about anything else. Just have to put in the query. Database updated. There it is. So is null is used for blank records in a table. Next one. 2.1.3, display the booking number. So when you're displaying, you select. When you're changing something like insert, update, or delete, then you're making hard drive changes. So displaying is always a select statement. Display the booking number and the learner driver name and surname of all bookings with Belleville as a test venue. So look at what you have to display. So we have to display a booking number. Which table does that come from? It comes from TVL bookings. It's a primary key. Then we have to display the learner driver name, which comes from the other table called TVL. What's the other table called? I've forgotten. TVL drivers. TVL drivers. TVL drivers. So we have to display TVL drivers where the test venue is Belleville. So the L driver name and L driver surname, you've got to remember that L in front there, where the test venue equals Belleville. They don't want to display the test venue. So we're using two tables. We know that booking num comes from the TVL bookings, the driver name and surname comes from TVL drivers, and the test venue comes from TVL bookings. So let's go and do that one. Belleville bookings. Select. We've got two tables involved. Booking num, comma. Well, the first thing you do is just go and type in the headings of all the things that have to be displayed. And then L driver name, comma, L driver surname. And these are from two tables. So in the from statement we have to say from TVL bookings comma, TBL drivers. I think it's got an L there in front. And if you're going to have two tables that you're working with, then you, in your where statement, you have to quote the join, TBL bookings dot booking num equals TBLL drivers dot booking num. So that's the first part of your where statement. Take note, I put a space at the end there because I'm going to join sentences, strings I mean. And we also have to worry about another condition and putting brackets around your two conditions. There's two where conditions. There are two conditions in our where statement, and that is because we have to see the test venue only display where test venues equals and double inverted commas, two singles in other words, will. Don't use the double inverted comma button on your keyboard. You type two single inverted commas. It won't work if you use that double inverted comma. So TBLL drivers, I think that's what it's called here. TBLL drivers. TBLL drivers, yep. And yeah, so you had that condition where the test venue is Belleville, but you also have to put the condition of joining the two tables, and booking num is the foreign key, primary key, I think. Or it better be here, because I've done it now. Right, Belleville bookings. Oops. Test venue. Oh, I forgot to close my bracket over here. I've used two brackets to separate the two conditions. Oops. TBLL driving stop booking num. Oh no, it's not. Booking num is not the primary key, foreign key. It is not that one. It is the driver ID, isn't it? L driver ID is the joining field. I was too lazy to go and look, scroll down. L driver ID. L driver ID. L driver ID. Quite tricky, that little L in front of everything. So that's your foreign key, primary key connection, which must be quoted in the where statement, along with any other conditions. And let's check if that output is correct. Tropman with a B. Yep. Okay, that's that one done. Thank goodness. 2.1.4. Now we have license types. And this is in TBL bookings. You're going to count the number of bookings for each license type. So this looks like a group by. Remember, we use aggregate functions, count, sum, average, min or max. Count, particular, is a good one to use for aggregate functions. For using a group by statement, we're going to use group by. It can be quite tricky. So we're looking at the license types and count as number. So we've got to display it with a number. We mustn't forget about our as statement when we count. So what do we have to display first? Just worry about what you must display, the license types and which table it's coming from. Right. Select license types. Is it spelled types? Comma, and then count. Now, if we're going to count, we're going to count, oops, what's going on there now? Am I still recording? Oops. Can you see my screen? Not really. Oh, no, you can. Okay. Yeah, let's check what we are going to count. Well, bookings. If we look at our table called TBL bookings, oh, there it is there. Now, TBL bookings, where's the license type in our TBL bookings table? That's a good question, isn't it? It would be a good idea to go and scroll down because TBL drivers and TBL bookings is not displayed over there. So I'll just go all the way down again to, this helps, oh yes, so the first character of the booking num. So we will count the booking num where we have to go and get the left. We're going to use left, a function called left. Now, don't really focus that much on these very difficult functions. This one called left, we're going to play with that one a bit and see how it works, because we're going to get the first character to the left, the leftmost character of booking num. Booking num is a string, and we know it's B or C or T. So bear with me here. License types is not going to be the thing that we are going to, we've got to say left booking num as our display, because when you look at our display in this question, remember B, C, whatever, that first booking num, that first character represents the license type. Now, this is a very difficult question, and it's 5 marks. Okay, so they did tell us the first character of booking number. Oh, it was right there, and I didn't even read it properly. Okay, important to read. So we're going to get the left property of booking num. So this is going to be as license types. I'm displaying something as license types, and left booking num comma 1. I'm hoping that's going to be right. I can't remember exactly, and I do not have my book with me. Anyway, count booking num. So that is basically what must be displayed. We want that first character, and we'll see if it works, and if it doesn't, then count booking num. Oh, count booking num must be as. Well, what did they use? Number here. Number. That as statement displaying a different heading for the field, and this is all from TBL bookings, and we have to group by. Did I leave a space in the end of that other one? Yes, I did. So let's take this space away here. Where, oh wait, from TBL bookings, group by. There's no where statement. Group by. So we don't group by count booking num, we group by left. Getting that left character, that first character from the booking number. So that's scary, for real, and it's 5 marks. License types and number. So there's your as, we're counting cooking num, booking num. Right, I'm going to give this a go. Number 4, all thumbs. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Select statement includes a reserved word or an argument that's misspelled or with the punctuation correct. Incorrect. Alright, so there's something missing in my left. Program reset. So I'm going to consult my book of words, which you know is the textbook, and I will be back to you because I don't want to waste your time while we go through all of this. Oh, let's do the last one and then no, we won't go and do the last one. I will come back to you. So check out the next video for the answer to that problem.